say I meet a bad bitch off the bat. I meet her.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Say what you do. She damn, what you do? I say I make beats. What you gonna think she gonna think? Oh, this nigga just fucking around, or this nigga just a weirdo rapper from his neighborhood. He might be scamming or something like that. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's what these people.
And without a placement, that's what it means.
Yeah, pretty much.
But you can pull up the thing and be like, no, that's me.
Yeah, but I don't even do that.
And I know you. I was just about to say that. I know that's not your personality, because why are we trying to prove ourselves?
Yeah,
I hate it when women. You ain't grown. Let me see how I do. I'm not doing all of that. With you.
Facts. Like, I feel like I outgrew that stage, because I ain't gonna lie, my younger era, like my younger days as a producer and shit like that, like when I, like, for instance, especially when I started working with C and all them, like State Property and all, of course I was that boy, like, nigga, I'm in the game, I'm working with, nigga, I produce.
You gotta use it at some point.
Yeah, it's like, you know what I'm saying, I'm not
but
anybody.
Then you burn it out.
But yeah, but by the time I started doing real shit, like selling actual records and shit like that, I was like, it just got to the point, it's like, I ain't even gotta say nothing. It's like you feel the energy or you not. Like,
I heard, speaking of young guys, at a homegirl. This was before Wale popped off. Said they was at an event. Prop was there. She was there. Her homegirls was there. And this guy tried to holler at her. And she was like, I didn't know who he was. Like, he was cute. He was all right. You know what I mean? Like, you know, one of them Jones. And she was like, but then he said, remember when PD said, yeah, Wale? That's me. I said, homie ain't say that to you. And like a year later, he blow the fuck up. Like, you see what I'm saying? So everybody has used that card at some point. Because she wasn't capping. She one of them.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's how I be, man. That's how I be. Like, they don't, I mean, you gotta, but on some real shit though, I can't be mad at people like that though. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when niggas come up to me and say they producing stuff like that, it's like, I don't be like, in my head, it don't pop up to me as like, oh, you might be the next hit maker. But I am willing to hear what you got though, because I'm open, because I was that boy at one time in life. But the average Joe, I don't expect them to even want to believe that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not something that's normal or frequent in their life. Like, it's not common that they come across superstar producers or superstar rappers every day. Like, they're around rappers that just rap in their neighborhood and niggas that make beats in their area. So it's like, you coming up to them saying that, it's like they don't know you really.
And you fall victim to their own insecurities, because the guy that produced the hit for Nicki Minaj and Lil Baby would not be standing next to me looking regular.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He would not be talking to me. I wouldn't be able to meet this person because he would be out of there. Yeah. They don't even realize how, like I use the example all the time, we from a generation, that guy with a skateboard and a book bag going might own $1 million company.
Facts.
That's on the bus next to you.
Facts.
Like, we're from that era now where these things are probably, we got the internet, motherfuckers ain't got to leave their state to do big business.
That's facts.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, people don't assume that they'll be able to be around certain types of people. So meeting you cool. You ain't in there showing your teeth, you know what I mean, with your golds and all of that. But then they like, oh, he's handsome. And what do? And you like, I make beats.
They be looking at you like, all right,
so he makes beats.
But this would get them though every time. When I tell people I make beats, I just leave it at that. But they see how everybody else embrace me.
But that's one of the things that I try to tell people, especially young guys. You could be in the club with pajamas on. If all the respectable dudes in the club salute you and show you love, status is all that matters to women and business.
Facts, business, yes, 100%.
It's all that matters. So the two things that you act like you want, money and women, it's about how you carry yourself, who your relationships with, who you do good business with.
Yeah, 100%.
Your track record has set you off when you walk in a space where nobody knows you except them 5 people that need to know you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And then that's all that matters, for real, for real.
Yeah, because everybody attracts to that. You know people, and you might be one of these people where you can post up anywhere in the room and the room just rotates.
Yeah.
Just somehow everybody makes their way to that boy and speaks to him or buys him a drink or takes him, like, you can see, you can watch it.
That's facts.
And it's not always the most lit person in the room. Quote unquote lit.
Because it might just be the common person. It might just be the common person sometime, but that's all. That's like just the general eye though. So that's just all how it comes down to. Like,
but that's why you can't fight. Say, I gotta have the chain. I gotta do this. No, you gotta do good business. You gotta be able to reciprocate these things. You gotta be able to do these things over and over and over again.
Facts.
And then be able to sit down and benefit from what you did.
Facts. Cause let me tell you something. Niggas don't even dig. Like, it's like, all right. to everybody, it might seem like, damn, he really on some shit. He made it. And realistically, yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing above average of a normal producer, you know what I'm saying, that would normally do.
Mm-hmm.
But to me, my expectations is like, all right, I did it once, I did it twice, now I need to do it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I'm saying?
A drug.
It's like I feel like I'm not doing enough.
But it's like sports. Once you average 20,
yeah,
then you want to average the most in the league. Now I need a chip in the MVP, and I need a championship MVP.
Yeah.
Like, it don't stop. It's not.
That's true. That's true.
It doesn't end because the accolades are cool, but they came from what I was able to do. I could sit down and say that beat took me 15 minutes. That beat took me 3 hours. That beat took me 6 hours, and it lasted so much longer than that time period that I sacrificed. Back to the
that's what exactly. So like that goes to that like. All right, for instance, I don't want to keep referring back to Nicki Minaj and them beat, but we can refer to that. You know how long it took me to make that beat?
I'm interested.
I made that beat in like 10 minutes. No cap.